what were some of the food dishes that you have grown up eating in your childhood?
We do what we call a traditional roast meal, roast lamb, roast chicken. It's very common down there. We have a dessert called a pavlova.
Yes.
Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that.
So everyone thinks it's invented in Australia, but it's an icon of New Zealand.
This was definitely a fun fact.
Put it on, curlytales.
Yes. He's known to be the wicket taker of matches, swinging deliveries, and an impeccable record on field. He's a professional cricketer from New Zealand, but is known to be the worst nightmare for batsmen from around the world. Today I'm in conversation with the maestro of the ball and the one with the funny bone, Trent Boult, right here in Abu Dhabi. Good evening, a big hello and welcome to curlytales Middle East. Trent, you seem to be in a very happy, chirpy mood before you've come here. Have the games been good?
You'll never catch me on a bad day, so you're very lucky, yes.
How has Abu Dhabi been treating you?
It's been brilliant. Yeah, obviously a day off today, so just been relaxing, a little bit of golf today. It's been very enjoyable. Obviously the cricket has been going well for Emirates and yeah, we're in a good place.
Do you happen to travel and explore Abu Dhabi and Dubai?
Not so much. I think we've probably maximised Yas Island. The mall is here. We've got Warner Brothers. We've got Ferrari World. Very expensive to take on these theme parks, if I could say that.
For the kids?
Very, yes. But yeah.
Have you tried the roller coaster?
It's been out of action for 3 weeks.
Okay.
But I have tried it before. So yeah, it was good fun.
That's the toughest roller coaster that I have been on till date. So you spoke about golfing, like what are the other activities that you love doing apart from cricket?
Yep, definitely golf. There is one of the most, well, state-of-the-art modernised wave pools about to be opened in Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
Surf Abu Dhabi it's called. I follow them on Instagram, they don't follow me. And they're not quite open yet, but I've been wishing to do that. So yeah, other than surfing and golf, I just like to chill out and found a couple of good cafes and coffee shops, and it's been good fun.
Are you a big foodie? Do you enjoy indulging in food?
Yep, I like probably all my cuisine. Japanese and Mexican would be my favourites. So yeah, we found some good restaurants as well. So we're spoilt for choice here on Yas Island.
Of course. Have you tried the local Arabic cuisine as well?
No, not as such. I've tend to keep it quite simple into things that I've been familiar with for safety issues.
Okay. Well, you seem really, really fit out there. Is there like a certain diet that you're following right now, or a specific diet that you have to follow while you're playing?
No, I don't think I eat badly, but yeah, I'm not much of a fast food junkie kind of guy.
Speaking of your childhood, you've been born and raised in New Zealand. For everyone watching this video, are there any specific recommendations from the Boult to try in New Zealand? That's
my nickname, by the way. That's why she quoted it. Yeah, New Zealand is a beautiful place. It's a long way away. It's an 18-hour flight from Dubai, but beautiful scenery. We've got the North Island and the South Island. The South Island would probably be the more picturesque and probably tourist-friendly. But in terms of cuisine, I don't think we have a certain kind of food that we prepare down there. We're a multicultural kind of nation that offers anything from curries to biryanis to pizzas, pastas and all sorts. So yeah, I think we need to work on that actually. We need to have a certain dish. Maybe the Boult could organise that.
You can start something for sure.
I could.
Yeah. But what is some of your cheat meals that look like?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, French fries. I'm very, very naughty with the French fries. I'm not much of a sweet tooth. I'm not into lollies and ice cream too much, but yeah, if there's a French fries or potato chips or anything like that, I'll eat the whole bag.
Okay, wow. Well, what were some of the food dishes that you have grown up eating in your childhood?
We do what we call a traditional roast meal, roast lamb, roast chicken. It's very common down there. We have a dessert called a pavlova.
Yes.
Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that.
So everyone thinks it's invented in Australia, but it's an icon of New Zealand. So
okay, wow.
You should be careful and never say it's from Australia.
This was definitely a fun fact that we are going to take home.
Put it on, curlytales.
Yes. What was it like growing up in New Zealand? How was it with parents, and any fond memories that you would like to share?
Yeah, my childhood was beautiful. I have a mum and a dad and an older brother.
Who also plays a lot of cricket.
Yeah, he was a very good cricketer. Yeah, almost as good as me. Yeah, small family, but very close. And yeah, still all live in the same place. We've basically grown up over the last 20 or so years. Yeah, just like every Kiwi kid. Played a lot of sports, gave everything a go, and fast forward 20 years to where I am now, I've been very lucky with all the opportunities I've had.
Of course. And so I've heard you started playing cricket at the age of 17.
I started when I was about 10 as a kid, and then I became professional at age 18.
But when was that time when you felt like cricket was a career move?
About 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty late. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You've been doing fairly great for just that.
Yeah, I think I left school. Well, I finished school and then I walked straight into a professional cricket contract, and I didn't want to get a job. I didn't want to go to university. Well, I didn't know what to do at university, so then that's when I probably thought I need to kind of make the most out of the opportunities, and that was my focus, and I haven't looked back since. So I'm now 34, so yeah, I've been doing it a long time.
A different career move that you feel like, if not cricket, there could be something else?
I would be like a builder or a landscaper or something hands-on.
Did you do any sort of activities, or did you have a part-time job before cricket?
Worked at a supermarket when I was 17.
Okay, wow.
And my job in that supermarket was to make the shelves look like they were full. So I'd walk along the aisle and pull everything to the front of the shelf.
Okay.
And I'd go down every aisle. I did it for about 3 weeks, and I said to my mum I never want to do that again. So then I started to play cricket.
Wow, definitely a big and great transition. But do you remember your first paycheck at that point of time?
I do. It wasn't much. It was about $60 a week.
Okay.
But that was for 2 days. It's about $12 an hour. It's not very good New Zealand dollars.
Well, cricket is definitely a tough career choice to pick from. The training, the hustle, the experience. Are there some of the the days when you feel you're really down and you feel you want to give up? How do you come back?
I think if you first of all don't look at it as a tough job and a tough activity, etc., I think you'd ask every cricketer that plays is just a kid that has fallen in love with the game and always found it as a game and not a job, really. I think as cricket has evolved over the last 15, 20 years, it's become more of a financial path to get paid. But I've never looked at it like that. I've just played the game as I used to play as a 10-year-old kid in the backyard with my brother. I think if you have bad days and don't bowl a ball or drop a catch or get a duck or whatever it is, I'm pretty sure that would be better than any other day working in a supermarket, making the shelves look fuller. So there you go.
Most definitely, yes.
You got to be positive about it. There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to play a quick rapid-fire cricket trivia that you have to answer in 5 seconds. Favorite cricket ground?
Adelaide Oval, Australia.
Best cricket memory?
My first test wicket.
Toughest batsman to bowl to?
He's a guy from the West Indies, and his name is Chris Gale.
Okay, we all know Chris Gale, of
There
course.
you go. Yeah, that guy was nasty.
Funniest teammate?
Bati Raidu.
Test, ODI or T20?
Is T10 an option?
Yeah, okay.
T10's pretty cool. Let's watch that space.
Most memorable wicket you've taken?
It would be my first class wicket, and that was a guy called Suresh Raina. And it was for India A versus New Zealand A. I still have a photo of it at my house. It was very, very special.
One cricket rule you would like to change or introduce?
If he hits a 6, it's worth 10 runs. Or double runs. Double runs for number 11 if he hits a 6. I like that.
Speaking a little bit about MI, you've played across a lot of different leagues. What is the love that you have seen across all the MI teams?
I think the franchise is obviously got a rich history with initially the IPL, with the success they've had there, 5 titles I think they've had in the IPL. And now with the moving landscape of franchise cricket around the world, there's obviously MI Cape Town, MI Emirates and MI New York, who I've been lucky enough to be a part of, and it's very similar across the whole thing. I think that's a very positive start. And there's a lot of trust in picking the players to go out there and do jobs. And some of the MI teams that I've been involved with over the years have been some of the best T20 sides I've ever played in. So that's through obviously the ownership researching, doing their homework with players and picking the right players to play together. And yeah, I've been very lucky to be a part of it.
Is there a cultural aspect that's similar, a core value that's similar across all the MI teams?
Yeah, they run the one family slogan, which is,
yes.
It's not forced actually, but it's, it's mentioned everywhere, but it is a big family, I think.
We're going to play a small game. I'm going to give you names of few animals, and you have to tell me who resembles who.
Brilliant.
Okay. Cheetah.
Oh, obviously not for cheating the game, but very fast. I'd say Andre Fletcher.
Shark.
Shark. I want to say Muhammad Wazeem.
Lion.
Lion, Corey Anderson.
Okay. Elephant.
I'm going to say Waka Salimkil.
Tiger.
Someone fierce but loving. I'm going to say DJ Bravo.
So I've
Picks me
seen
up.
a lot of your Instagram. It's colorful. It's a lot of travel, activities. Do you personally love traveling as well?
I do, but it's very expensive.
Of course, but
Yep. I have 3 young kids, so they've been lucky enough to see the world and had some good opportunities to see some cool places. So we're actually in Dubai recently, stayed at the Palm. There's a place called Fiji in the Pacific Ocean, and it's one of the best kept secrets of the world, I reckon. So yeah, it's an annual trip for the Boults to get up into some warmer weather and yeah,
wow.
change the pace.
And any places in your bucket list, like travel bucket list?
I'd love to do anything in Europe, but Europe is a day and a half flight for us from New Zealand. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do that.
Someday.
Someday.
Like they say, inshallah.
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 So are you more of a adventure enthusiast or more of a fancy luxury traveler?
Everything.
Okay.
Yep. Everyone likes fancy travel, don't they? Surely.
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
And Dubai is known for the same, yes.
It is.
So before we wrap up, Trent, is there a message that you would like to give to the aspiring cricketers from New Zealand?
Remember, it's just a game that you've been playing in the backyard, and go out and do it how you did it as a kid.
Go hard or go home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure chatting with you, Trent.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.